Hello friends, today we discuss about MCQ in economy. Please like, comment and subscribe my channel. In the context of which of the following do you sometimes find the terms amber box, blue box and green box in the news? Options are options A WTO affairs, options B SARC affairs, option C UNICEF affairs, option D India European Union negotiations on FTA. Right option is option number A. WTO affairs. Next, in the context of the affairs of which of the following is the phase special safeguard mechanism mentioned in the news frequently? Options are United Nations Environment Program, World Trade Organization, ASEAN India Free Trade Agreement, G20 Summit. Right option is option number B. World Trade Organization Special Safeguard Mechanism is a tool of World Trade Organization that allows developing countries to raise tariff temporarily to deal with import surges or price falls. It is a special protection mechanism for developing countries that allows them to raise tariffs on agricultural imports that are injurious to domestic farmer. Next, most favored nation MFN clause under the General Agreement of Tariff and Trade implies most favor to some countries, most favor to all countries, no favor to any country, no favor to some country. Right option is option number B, most favor to all countries. Next, GATT stands for Geneva Agreement for Trade and Transport, General Agreement on Tariff and Trade, and Guidelines for Assisting Tariff and Trade, Government Associations for Trade and Transport. Right option is option number B, General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade. Next, when and where was the Office of GATT established? Paris 1958, New York 1948, Rio de Janeiro 1948, Geneva 1948. Right option is option number D, Geneva 1948. Dunkel proposal is related to options are devaluations of Indian rupee, import of technical knowledge, right to intellectual property, quality of industrial products for the export. Right option is option number C, right to intellectual property. The name of Arthur Dunkel is associated with options WTO, GATT, OCGC, Exim Bank. Right option is option number B, GATT. Next, Uruguay round pertain to World Trade Organization, IMF, GATT, World Bank. Right option is option number C, GATT. Next, TRIMS stands to Trade Related Income Measures, Trade Related Incentive Measures, Trade Related Investment Measures, Trade Related Innovative Measures, none of the above, more than one of the above. Right option is option number C, Trade Related Investment Measures. Next, with reference to trade related investment measure, which of the following statement is correct? Option 1, quantitative restrictions on import by foreign investors are prohibited. They apply to investment measures related to trade in both goods and services. They are not concerned with the regulation of foreign investment. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Right option is option 1 and 2. 2, 1 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. Right option is option C, 1 and 3. Quantitative restriction on import by foreign investors are prohibited. They are not concerned with the regulation of foreign investment. The agreement on trade-related investment measure TRIMS recognize that certain investment measures can restrict and distort trade. It stated that WTO members may not apply any measures that discrimination against foreign products or that leads to quantitative restrictions, both of which violate basic WTO principles. Therefore, quantitative restrictions on imports by foreign investors are prohibited. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The coverage of the agreement is defined in each article 1, which states that the agreement applies to investment measures related to trade in goods only, not in service. Next, consider the following statement. India has ratified the Trade Facilitation Agreement of WTO. TFA is a part of WTO Bail Ministerial Package of 2013. TFA come into force in January 2016. Which of the following statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2, option B 1 and 3, option C 2 and 3, option D 1 and 2 and 3. Right option is option number A 1 and 2. India has ratified the Trade Facilitation Agreement of WTO. TFA is a part of WTO Bail Ministerial Package of 2013. India has ratified the new Trade Facilitation Agreement of WTO in April 2016, concluded at the WTO's 2013 Bail Ministerial Conference. The TFA contained provisions for expediting the movement, release and clearance of goods, including goods in transit. The TFA would have to enter into force once 2/3 of the World Trade Organization membership has formally accepted the agreement. India was the 76th WTO member to accept the TFA. The World Trade Organization's TFA came into force in February 2017 after its ratifications by 112 WTO member nations. Next, following are the subjects of two trade-related intellectual property rights related to trademark, industrial design, geographical indication, labor standard. Choose the correct answer from the given codes. Options A 1, options B 1 and 2, options C 1, 2 and 3, options D all of the above. Right option is option number C 1, 2 and 3. Trademark, industrial design, geographical indicators. Geographical indications. The WTO Agreement on Trade-Related Aspects of Intellectual Property Rights (TRIPS) is the most comprehensive multilateral agreement on intellectual property. It plays a central role in facilitating trade in knowledge and creativity and is in resolving the trade disputes over IP. TRIPS cover the following forms of intellectual property rights: copyright and related rights, trademarks, geographical indication, industrial design, patent, layout design of integrated circuits, trade secrets. Labor standard is not included in intellectual property. TRIPS come into force 1st January 2015. Next, which of the following is not included in TRIPS agreement for granting protection? Options are trademark, laying design of integrated circuits, geographical indicator, plant breeding. Right option is option number D, plant breeding. Plant breeding is not included in TRIPS agreement for granting protections. Trademark, layout design of integrated circuits, and geographical indications, patents, trade secret and copyright are included in TRIPS for granting protections. Next, which reference to the National Intellectual Property Rights Policy? Consider following statements. Options are it reiterates India's commitment to the Doha Development Agenda and the TRIPS Agreement. Department of Industrial Policy and Promotions is the nodal agency for regulating intellectual property rights in India. Which of the above statement is your correct? Options A 1, options B 2, options C 1 and 2, options D neither one nor 2. Right option is option number C, both 1 and 2. In May 2016, the Union Cabinet approved the National Intellectual Property Rights Policy that will lay the future road map for intellectual property in India. Next, India indicates the geographical indicator of Goods Restriction and Protection Act 1999 in order to comply with the obligations to. Options are ILO, options B IMF, option C UNCTAD, option D WTO. Right option is